Off to see Dayton and Rihanna. With little man sleeping in the back there. This always happens. He's pretty fussy. And actually I like using the wagon right now a little more than my stroller. Even though I do miss my stroller. Because it runs smoother. The wheels. Well, actually my stroller runs pretty darn smooth. Not gonna lie. This isn't like smoother than my stroller. My stroller is smoother than this, really. But he falls asleep in it. So who am I to complain? Let's see, but we're going over to Rihanna's to say hello. I wanted to initially go over to Mom's to see if I could get some things to cook supper with. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted some tomatoes, some rice, and we're currently low on ingredients, so I wanted to raid the mother pantry. But she's over at Rihanna's, and you know, while I was going over there, I thought, hey, you can have some grandma time. You know, because she misses seeing him, and every time she sees him, she's just like, I never get to see him. Oh. So I was taking him over to see her and listening to my zombies, getting a little walkies in, and now it's much more of a walkies, so it's good. You know, I enjoy my exercise. So, and this is a park to try when he's much older. Looks nice. But, yeah. And yesterday was interesting. I had a bit of a chat with my husband about those health practitioners and what it makes me feel when they judge me on certain things, you know. They make statements and you're just like, so you're saying by making these choices my child has a predilection to obesity, even though he may or may not. And it's not about what I feed him, it's about, well, I guess in some ways it is about what I feed him, but it's about how I feed him, and if he's exercising, and if he's healthy, if the food is healthy. In some ways, it doesn't matter that he's having junk food, but you know, they also look at me, my weight, and the fact that officially my BMI states I'm obese. Oh yeah, I'm obese. And so because I'm obese and I'm at the high spectrum and my child is at the high spectrum, you know, we have a predilection to obesity. And so because of that, watch your sugars and don't feed him Infogro because, oh my God, that's so gonna make him fat. Even though I feed him Infogro to make sure that he gets what he wants and then, or sorry, no, he gets what he needs. And yeah, but just had a bit of a moment with him, and I get all emotional about the weight thing because I do have a weight problem and I do feel I have a health problem. But then again, I go, I'm healthy-ish. Actually, the ish is not very much, but you know, I work towards being healthy. I'm much healthier than I potentially was in my childhood. And the biggest thing is health is what you make it. Yes, you shouldn't be eating Cinnabons every day, or you shouldn't be eating like tons of baked goods and stuff, and watch what you eat, how many sugars you consume. But I prefer milk and water, and I mean, I know I drink a lot of coffee, but that's a different story. But you know, coffee is my friend. I am a coffee addict, I will admit to it, and that is the first step, and that is okay, and I am not going to fix the problem because I love my coffee and my coffee shall never leave me. limiting my coffee to like 2 cups a day, maybe 3, which is mostly what I do. It's very important. Don't like drink a whole pot. But the choices that we make and in food and exercise is what makes us healthy. And I'm going to teach him to exercise. I'm going to be right there with him exercising, and we're going to be running and going off and doing all those kinds of things. And I desperately need to get back into my 7 minutes. I've been very bad, but I have been walking again, and I'm getting ready to train, or am training for my 5K, which is coming up next month. Super excited about that. It's Tomorrow Island. There's a huge website. It is a huge following. Zombies Run. Check out the app. It's for iOS and Android. Fantastic. This is a plug. If I were to be funded by them, oh my god, like, I am the biggest Zombie Run fan. Actually, I can't categorically state that, but I feel like the biggest Zombie Run fan. I have been doing it for years, ever since I found it. They have a 5K, so like a Couch to 5K training app, and then they have their big rocks, and then they have their like Zombie Run, which is huge story. There's like 7 seasons. There's been a virtual run, but still every year since like 2014. So, and I maybe missed the first 2 years or a year that they did the zombie runs, and then I've done it every year since. Like, it is my thing, it is my jam, and I am so gonna share it with you guys again. But as I have said before, and I will say again, health is what you make of it. And if you are eating that salad and you're eating those carrots and you have your few cheat days or your few cheat things, that's fine, just so long as you're getting out there and you're feeling good about yourself and you're walking and you feel like you're getting a good solid 30 minutes of exercise in every day. And encourage it in your children. And if you encourage it in yourself, you will naturally encourage it in your children. It will always be a pick point for me, talking about health and weight and eating, diets. You know, it is my major insecurity. My mom picked on me about it, and so I picked on myself about it. And we are always our own worst enemy. And I criticize myself very harshly for when I'm not active, especially now that I've been active, and I was not very active in my childhood, and I don't want to do that to my son. I want to show him being active, going for runs and going for walks. I mean, it's not that I didn't get out and I didn't do that stuff as a kid. Like, that is so not what I'm saying. Like, my mom took us places, but the only family member that was like super sporty in his younger years was my brother Derek. And he did rugby and football in high school. And he was probably the thinnest of all of us. Whereas me, I hated gym, still kind of do. Didn't really like playing football. Now, I'm meaning both American and European here. The most I did was dance. And I enjoy hiking and I enjoy walking and I enjoy running, but I didn't really do it. Not until I got the zombie run. Not until I found something that deathly scared me and made me want to get out there and do it. And now I have, and honestly, nothing against my parents, but my hugest, sorry, that is so not a word, my biggest encouragement, the one that backed me and got me doing this, was my husband. And he, as angry as he makes me and as terrible as he is my biggest fan. You know, he's the one that encourages me and tells me I can do it. He also pushes me to crying and to anger and to actually getting out there and doing it. So, like, kudos to my husband every day of my life, because he's the one that has gotten me to this point, this far, and to this health factor. Like, hands down, I am the weight I am now because of my husband. And I got this weight so that we could have the baby, because I had to be at we wanted me at a certain weight so that I would bounce back, because that's part of pregnancy. You gain weight. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's gonna happen. That's how it goes. But this is a heck of a long thing. I'm sorry. But in order to be healthy during my pregnancy and to be healthy after my pregnancy, we wanted me at a specific weight so that I wouldn't hurt my body and that I'd be able to bounce back afterwards. And so health and all of those kinds of things have been a huge problem point, sticking point in my life. And I guess all I want to say is that, yes, body positivity. Don't let people make you feel terrible for the fact that you don't exercise or you want that cheeseburger. But also make sure that you're accountable to yourself. Do you feel good about what you're eating? Do you feel good about yourself? Do you feel you do enough for your body? Do you want to be able to spend the next 20, 30 years being able to run after your child and actually be able to run after your child? And not only that, do you want them to be in the same boat as you? Because if you're okay with what you are and how you eat, then be okay with it with your kid too. Because whatever you do, they are going to mirror. And that certainly kicks my butt into gear. But I'm gonna end this massively long vlog here, even though this is about the same amount of time most of them are. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm going to say I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I want you guys to know that you're doing it no matter how hard or terrible it seems. If you get up every morning, you spend time with your kids, and you get out there and you do it, then you got this. And you got this. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you're having a great day. I love you, parents. You're awesome. We're doing it together. We say goodbye to you. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Hit the notification bell so you can know when a video is live. Subscribe so that you can see more of me and little Calvin and our shenanigans. Bye! Hey buddy, you eating some fruit? So first the pumpkin bread, now you're very meticulously eating the blueberries. I'm being very particular today. Yes. Here. Might be easier that way. It's the same thing. Abu! Pika!
Hello.
Pika! Pika!
Well, that explains why neither you nor your girlfriend picked up.
Pig! 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 Peekaboo!
Well,
A pika!
Antoine doesn't want to do takedowns.
Really?
Weed man's not gonna want to like
A pika!
play video games or some shit.
Pig!
I know.
A pig! A peekaboo! Peekaboo! A pika! A peekaboo! Pika! Peekaboo!
Alright.
Peekaboo! A peekaboo!